Peace. What's good? Welcome to Imperial Beauty. This is my YouTube channel. As an esthetician for skincare tips, I'll be doing some videos on waxing and facials, giving skincare tips, beauty tips, makeup tips, etc., etc. So welcome. Hit the subscribe button in the description box below. Like, follow, share, subscribe. All of that. So yeah, this video is just a little, I don't want to say an introduction, but it's just a short video on my state board test, my state board exam. You know, I took that today. And let me just start off by saying, you know, all of the information that I've been retaining the last 2 weeks, the last few days, really heavily, did not help me at all on this test. At all. No shade to the school I went to, no shade to the teachers who taught me or whatever, but it's shade somewhere. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of the information that was on the test was information that we didn't cover or we never went over or it wasn't in the curriculum, which is okay. But I just couldn't be prepared for it. I was not prepared for it. Which is essentially okay too, because essentially I passed and you know everything is love. So that's what it is. Excuse me. But leading up to the actual testing, it was pretty strenuous. I can say I was nervous. I wasn't really nervous until I got there though. Like, I was a little nervous before I left the house, you know what I mean? I had to kind of, you know what I'm saying, get right, freshen up and everything, because I was sweating. So I had to freshen up and everything. But essentially, I wasn't really nervous getting there. I wasn't really nervous until, you know, I was in the room with like 25 other people, and I knew everybody was there to take some type of kind of state exam. And it was just mad people, and it was like, mad people. I was just getting, you know, this claustrophobic, just because it was a small room and it was a lot of people. So that's really when my nerves started to kick in real heavy. And I was like, yo, oh my God, like, I'm really getting nervous right now. But essentially, you know, I held it together. I took my test. I had 110 questions. It was time for 90 minutes. I got finished at like 80, I got finished at like 82 minutes, 85 minutes with like 20 something minutes to spare. So of course I went back and double checked over my answers. A lot of them I was unsure of, that I can say, because like I said, the material that I was reviewing that came in the salon aesthetics notebook that we got in beauty school, along with the work on the iPad, it kind of almost did not synchronize. And I know people, my teachers, my school people, a lot of people was telling me about the Mastering Aesthetics app where you could take your practice tests and everything. And I had downloaded that when I first got out of beauty school last year, June of 2019. But essentially, you know, it wasn't really helping. And then when I got a new phone or whatever, like the app wasn't, I guess the app was not compatible with that phone. So the app just kept crashing. So I was never really able to study from the app or get the information from the app like that. Like, I had to go in the book and study chapter for chapter, you know, line for line, page for page. And that's what that's what I was speaking on as far as the information I was reviewing for the last 2 weeks. It was not synchronized with what the information was on the test. And that kind of had me shook. But at the end of the day, I know that I studied for it, and I knew I was prepared for it, and I knew that I had my ancestors with me, and you know that I knew, you know what I'm saying, I had my spirit guides, and everybody was coming through for the God. So I wasn't really worried about it. Like, I was worried about a few questions, but essentially I was good. So I had my test scheduled at 2. I didn't start testing until 4. Because like I said, it was mad people in there. I was like mad, you know, and it's claustrophobic. So I didn't really start testing till 4. I didn't really get done until like, it took me a little under an hour and a half. I had 90 minutes. I finished it in like 82 minutes, 84 minutes. Still with time to go back and review. Oh snap! Still with time to go back and review my my answers and whatnot. But essentially, long story short, I passed. So whoop whoop for me. Congratulations to myself. You know, and I knew I was going to pull up. I knew I was going to show up. It was just a matter of when. It was just a matter of getting this testing date. Really, in the midst of this COVID thing. So that's what that was. But I knew I had it under my belt. I knew I had it under my belt. So now that we're over that milestone, we got some great things in the making. I got some new projects that I want to put out, of course, like I've been saying on all social media platforms for those who do follow me. I definitely want to start doing videos of like facials, different facials and waxing and different spa treatments live. Some may be live, others just may be like a pre-recording, depending on, the time of day, my children, of course, online school and all of that. So, all of that just depends on the time. But I definitely got some great things coming up in the making. So just stay tuned for all of that. Plus, I got more certifications that I want to get to further erect my holistic healing retreat that we're working on. So at the end of the day, everything is just love. Everything is all love. So I appreciate everyone who was uplifting, positive words of encouragement, those who was sending positive energy, those who was, you know, praying and just sending them good vibes, yo. Like I appreciate it, yo. Like I appreciate it from my heart center, and my higher heart center. Word. But like I said, it's all good in the hood. It's all good in the hood. So your boy's officially licensed. I'm a licensed esthetician now. You see it. I mean, I got my little paper, but I ain't about to flex on my paper because I didn't get to like scratch out all my personal information so y'all can't see. Just know it's official. So I'll definitely probably flex on my license when I get my license. It's not even going to be a flex. It's going to be an acknowledgement. It's going to be a recognition to self, because me, myself, and we had to pull up, you know, many different times on many different occasions, starting with beauty school because I was ready to quit beauty school like 78 times. Not really 78 exactly, but 78 times. Yo, listen, I was ready to be done there. But I'm grateful for my time there. I'm appreciative of my time there. I'm appreciative of what I learned, what I got, and the people I linked up with and the connections that I made, regardless if I still not in the loop with everybody or whatever. It's okay because it's all love at the end of the day. So I'm good. I'm humbled. I'm appreciative, and I just wanted to come and share the good news with people, you know, the good people, my good peoples, my followers, my supporters, the people that love me and support what I got going on. But I appreciate it. Check the comment box below. Subscribe, like, share. If you're feeling generous, break bread with the God. There's my links in the box for you to make a donation. I would greatly appreciate it. It will go to, my studio, my spa studio. Essentially, that's what it's going to. Because I still have a few more items to get as far as my spa equipment before I can start doing videos for you guys and everything like that. So small things to a giant, baby steps, one step at a time. I was trying to merge all of those together. That's why I was getting tongue-tied, tongue twisted. I do have a speech impediment for those who do not know. Let me make it clear and known now. So if you got negative comments to say about me stuttering or whatever, just keep it to yourself because I personally don't care. Because I'm living life and I'm doing what I need to do. So that's what matters at the end of the day. So Subscribe, like, share, follow. You know, if you feeling generous, break bread with the God. You know, I'd appreciate it. It's gonna go to my studio, my spa studio, and just stay tuned for upcoming services and events because it's time. It's time to pull up. So, appreciate it. Peace.